So I thought I'd start today's vlog with breakfast prep, and then it all just didn't go to plan. I'd planned to do bagels with avocado, scrambled eggs and bacon. And then I went in the cupboard, no bagels left, no bread left. All that was left was 2 crumpets. So Felicity's got this interesting breakfast of crumpets and scrambled egg. Me and Sienna have got bacon, scrambled egg and avocado. And then I went to put on the favourite brown sauce, and yeah, that's all gone. So we've just got a bit of a, like, you know, the last spits of the bottle on their breakfast. I'm going to take it up to them upstairs. They're currently in bed. I know, pampered little princesses, but if they stay upstairs in my bed, eat their breakfast, I can quickly eat my breakfast and then I can tidy up the kitchen whilst they're still happy upstairs. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all had a really lovely weekend. I'm a little bit croaky today. I have been yesterday as well, and I'm fully blaming the central heating. The central heating makes me feel proper groggy, just makes me feel rubbish. Always has been that way, but equally I hate being cold, so the central heating's obviously been up and on a lot with this awful cold weather that we've all had. So I'm hoping now we've got a break and the cold weather is for now over, I'll start to feel a little bit less because I won't need to put the heating on quite so much. But I'm just down at Sainsbury's. Got no little people with me because Reese is home from work. He's not feeling very well at all. So I'm going to pop in Sainsbury's and get him some medication. Also, I need to buy a new mop and bucket because I've got a spin, is it Vileda? The spin mops, they're brilliant. I've had it for years, and the pedal which controls the spin has stopped controlling the spin, so you can't wring the water out of the mop, and I really need to clean the kitchen floor. So I'm going to grab a new mop and bucket, and then I've got to go up to Riley's school because he's making a cheesecake today. 3rd period, food tech, cheesecake. Gone in the fridge this morning and thought, well, you can't make a cheesecake without the blooming cheese, can you? So clearly he's left without the main ingredient this morning, so I'm going to pop that up to school to him. But yeah, first things first, I'm going to pop into Sainsbury's all on my own with no children. The girls are at home doing online learning, so they're keeping themselves busy doing that whilst Reese is behind his bedroom door. I'm like, just keep an ear on them, but don't go smothering them, because we need to keep your illness contained to your bedroom, because I feel like so far this winter it's been one thing after another. Tell me, how did this just cost almost £50? Like, this is it. This here, excuse how mucky my car is. We're not looking at that. We're looking at the sheer lack of food for £50. I've got the Vileda Turbo mop. That was on Nectar price for £17.99. I've got a couple of bread items. I've got some bagels and some wraps. I've got a couple of boxes of cheap medication. I've got bleach. These were actually on offer, these Robinson squash. I say offer, they were £2 for £3, but I just thought it'd be a nice change from the ordinary stuff that we always buy, and the girls love watermelon, and that's strawberry and watermelon. I got some ketchup, because obviously we've run out of ketchup, and I didn't buy any more brown sauce, but if we can't have brown, we'll go for ketchup. Pepsi Max was a pack of 12, but I've just drank one. Some cheap washing up liquid, a bottle of water which was on Nectar for £1, and some vegetables. That's it. Some vegetables, some cheap toilet roll, some cheap Greek style yoghurt, and a loaf of bread that was on offer for 34p, and that was before discount £47. Like, I just can't even at the moment. I think we all started to just adjust to the prices that we've been left with since the whole cost of living thing started, and now they've just whacked them up again. So I think we'll be hearing lots more people over the next couple of weeks talking about the price hikes in the supermarkets as everyone goes to do their food shopping and realises it's gone up by several pounds. I was just messaging one of my friends as I was leaving the supermarket, and I said, you know, if you buy 10 items and each of those items has gone up by 10p, then that's £1. But for people like myself and her who go out and do big food shops to feed a big family, if we're buying 100 items each week and all of those items are going up by 10 and 20p, your shopping's going to be going up by 10, 20 pounds, and that's a lot over the course of a month. I'm just peeling some carrots. I'm going to make a homemade soup. So yeah, it's just frustrating because it's as if we all started to settle into the new normal with prices, because it was a huge shock to everyone when the supermarket shops went up as they did at the start of like the cost of living crisis, as they call it. And I feel like we'd all adjusted recently, and then lo and behold, Happy New Year, have an extra few quid added to your usual basic food shop, and it's just annoying. So yeah, that's my 2 pence worth today on how I feel about going to the supermarket. Like I said, I'm going to make a nice batch of soup. The kitchen is still in need of its usual morning clean-up, so I'm going to put these vegetables in to roast and then clean the kitchen. And then we're going to have some nice warm soup and crusty rolls. Obviously, Sienna's going to have tomato soup because she doesn't like Mummy's homemade soup. But Reese, you have a little bit on the side. Reese and Felicity love Mummy's soup, so they'll enjoy it. And it's nice and healthy. Yeah, Reese is not feeling well at all, is he? So a little bit of soup might help him feel a little brighter. He's been poorly for a couple of days, so hopefully he's on the home straight, so to speak. No, he was never poorly enough for the hospital. Do not panic. I haven't been back to A&E again already. But yeah, just one of those things, isn't it? It's winter time, and it just feels like this winter there's been so many more bugs going around. I don't think I know one person who hasn't had somebody within their household poorly over... I haven't been poorly. No, you haven't been poorly, but over the Christmas period. I met some friends for lunch yesterday, and they'd all, at some point, had it over December. They'd all been poorly with one thing or another. So it's just, I think, a lot more going about at the moment. In fact, I did say to Jamie yesterday, here we go, I'm going to go on about something else now. I was saying to Jamie that during that awful time of COVID, all of the supermarkets had cleaning stations, so you could clean your trolley handle, sanitise your hands, and all of that sort of thing. And I wish they still had that. I feel like that's something we should have kept from the COVID times. Excuse me. I feel like if I had the option to clean my trolley handle and stuff down and my scanner thing and sanitise my hands on the way in and out of a supermarket, I absolutely would. But everything's gone, isn't it? Everyone's got rid of all of those things. Although I did go to IKEA obviously on the weekend, and they still had hand sanitizer, and it was full. A lot of the shops still have the dispensers, but they're empty. But I just think that if it was there, lots of people would choose to use it, and maybe it would somehow lessen and slow down the spread of all of these winter viruses that are going around, which, you know, are rubbish for the people that are suffering with them, but also rubbish for the hospitals and the people having to deal with it. So yeah, that's my 2 pence worth on that as well. I need to go and get a food waste bag and get these. Why have I just peeled that many carrots? I only needed 3. I've peeled 6. That's because I was too busy talking. But we are having carrots tonight with our tea as well. So I will just whack them in some water and then we can use them later on. So every time I make this soup on a vlog, I usually get comments asking for the recipe. So I just remembered before I blitz it up to show you what goes into this soup. So you roast some carrots and parsnip. I had 3 good sized carrots, 2 good sized parsnips, and then 3 good sized vine ripe tomatoes, and you just roast those as well. And then in a saucepan you're going to do a whole onion, red or white, a red chilli, some garlic and some brown sugar, like a couple of teaspoons of brown sugar, you know, however sweet you're going to want your soup. And then there's a handful of fresh basil, and I would usually add some parsley, but I don't have any. I thought I did, but I don't. And then to that just add some vegetable stock and then just blitz it up, and that's your soup. And that's it all blitzed up. Excuse my chipped bowls. In fact, they're Christmas bowls. I've already lost at the fact they're Christmas bowls, let alone the fact they've got a chip in them. But this is Felicity, this is Reese, this is me, and then over here is tinned tomato soup for Sienna. Because as a parent, you can either win or lose. You win some and you lose some. You can't please them all. She is getting better. This is also hers. She will have a small couple of mouthfuls of the homemade soup. So she is warming to it. She is getting there. Her taste buds are maturing. I don't even know how she enjoys this stuff because it is just vile. I do not like it at all. But yeah, this is soup done for lunch, although it is 1 o'clock, so it's a bit of a late lunch. So you might get interrupted by my phone because it keeps saying workout paused, workout resumed every time we have to stop to move out of the way of a bike. But we've come out for a walk and we've set our step counter thingy on my phone, and Felicity set herself a target to do 2,000 steps, and then each time we go out for a walk we're going to try and up how far she walks, all to do with her physio. So her physiotherapist was saying time how long you're out for. Here we go, here comes another bike, 2 seconds. Usually I drive further up the canal and park up where it's less busy, but today I've come out closer to home and it's constant back and forwards with bikes. But yeah, her physiotherapist said to document how she was feeling after she'd been out and then gauge how she feels. So if you go out for an hour and then after that hour she's feeling really tired or her leg is in pain, then next time you go out for like 45 minutes. So what we thought we'd do is come out and count how many steps we do, and that way we can see how far she manages to go. But we've already got to 1,000 steps and we've not been walking for very long, but there is 2 beautiful swans swimming our way. Wow, look at those. They can come out the water, but I very much doubt. Any guesses why they might be swimming towards you? Charlie, they definitely won't like you. They've come over to see if we've got any food.
Workout paused.
Workout paused. Charlie almost just had a bit of a altercation with the swans because Charlie thinks everything is his friend, and he just went over to say hello, and the swan was less than impressed and told Charlie to, in the politest way, bugger off. And Charlie wasn't getting it. This swan is like hissing in his face and Charlie's still trying to say hello. They've realised we've got no food though, haven't they? And off they've gone. They're like, no food. We'll head back up the canal.
Charlie, why don't you be friends with Charlie now?
Charlie, they don't like you.
They don't like you, boy. Hey, how about you be friends with those little duckies?
Yeah, the duckies might like you a little bit more. But the swans definitely don't want to be your friend, do they?
No,
Oh yeah, look.
Oh no, now I'm scared.
I wanna give you a million things, cause isn't love what it's all about? And how to make you smile again is something that I wanna figure out. I wanna catch you like every time that you fall. I wanna give you the world that is outside your walls. If I was God, I would save you, take you where you belong. If I could, I would get something new, something new. Then I would have what it takes, make you feel like you're safe. Cause all I need is just someone like you, someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you. You don't have to feel like this, yeah, we could try to leave it all behind. And we don't have to think about it, oh baby, try to rest your mind. I wanna catch you.
You wanted to do 2,000 steps. 4,200 steps. And you ran the last bit. Are you knackered now? Ready to go home and do some maths? Yes. Your brain needs to function because you've still got today's maths to do.
All I need is just someone like you, someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you.
Whilst I was on my walk, I got a text message from Jamie saying I've ordered a Too Good To Go bag from Grubs Up. So this isn't really helpful for anyone that doesn't live nearby, but you can go to Grubs Up for a Too Good To Go bag for £5. It's a sandwich hot food delivery van company. So they fill up the vans, they go off all over to like offices and workplaces with hot and cold food. This is what I just picked up for a £5. Barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken and chilli pepper enchiladas, homemade British chilli beef rice and cheese. Sienna wants the mac and cheese. A deep Phil piri piri chicken flatbread. This looks really yummy. Spicy mango chicken sub. And then in these bags is loads of pasties, sausage rolls, bacon turnovers. Like all of that was £5.
That's really
I don't know what we're going to do with it all, to be honest, because no one's, well, obviously eat it, but there's not enough people to eat all of this.
Yeah, we've got 8 people.
Shall I just not cook tea today? Because there's all of this.
Actually, yes.
Sienna's like, I like that idea. So about half an hour ago, I went to pick Riley up from football club, and as I was driving home, I realised that it was still daylight, and I just had that little happy feeling, that little glimmer of hope that the winter is going to come to an end and the day's going to get longer and warmer and brighter and everything's going to feel lighter and happier. So that makes me feel good. I'm definitely not a winter person. I despise January and February. They are without doubt the most miserable months of the year. I don't mind if like there's a nice frost and it's crisp and the sky is blue, but the greyness and the dampness and just does nothing for your mood, in my case anyway. But I've just got to the gym. I'm going to try something new this week, and that's to come to the gym earlier. So ever since I signed up, I've at best been coming like once or twice a week, and it's been really getting to me, and I get a little bit cross because I want to go to the gym and it's something that I'm doing for myself, but I feel like I don't have the time to go to the gym, which then makes me feel really frustrated because it's going to sound a little bit selfish, but I just think, God, I don't even have any time to do anything for myself. And it's, you know, I love being a mum, and there's nothing more I love at the moment than just staying at home all day in the warm and cooking. But that said, I can't continue to eat the winter meals that I've been enjoying any longer without ending up the size of a house. I gained just over half a stone in December. So something has to stop. Something has to be done about it. But I haven't been able to get to the gym because Kev gets in from work. I dish up dinner. We have dinner. That's the big problem, I think, is that I have dinner. And then I usually have editing to do. So I go and edit. And then once I've sat upstairs in my bedroom editing for a while, I want to have a nanny nap. I just need a nap, and I can't motivate myself to go back out. And then it's like 7 o'clock and the gym shuts at 9 and the kids need to go to bed. And I just think I've run out of time. And yeah, you get the picture. So I've decided, as much as I like to eat dinner with everybody, a few nights a week, I'm going to aim for 4. I'm going to come to the gym as soon as Kev gets in from work. So I will endeavour to have the dinner ready. I didn't tonight because I had to go and pick Riley up from football club, and it wasn't something that I could cook ahead of time and leave. So I will endeavour to have the dinner cooked and ready, so then I can just leave and Kev can dish up. They can all eat. And then when I get home, I can either have what was cooked, if it was, you know, a meal that's calorie efficient, or if it's something that I really, really want to eat, but I really know I shouldn't eat, the things I have been eating, like chicken, creamy chicken and leek pie. What other examples can I think of off the top of my head? There's been some really good wintry dinners going on, because like I say, I really enjoy just being at home and cooking. But yeah, I can't carry on eating creamy dinners. So if it's been a creamy dinner, like a nice pie, and I know I shouldn't eat it, if I'm at the gym, I'm not going to have the temptation. And then by the time I get home, it'll all be cleared up, and then I can have a salad. That's my plan anyway. I'm going to give it a go this week. Fingers crossed I can make it to the gym much more times than once or twice. I've actually already been yesterday and going again now. I weighed myself a week ago and I weighed myself yesterday, and I lost 6 pounds last week. And I am really pleased about it, but I'm not gonna, Kev was saying to me, because he came to the gym with me last night, he was like, are you not happy about that? Like, you're not like really chuffed with yourself? And I said, I know from past diets, and you know, when I've done this, and actually that leads me on to something that happened last night, but I'll get to that in a minute because it was really funny. And now I've lost train of thought what I was saying. Yeah, in the past, when you gain weight quickly, it's quick on and quick off. So because I knew I'd gained so much weight in such a short space of time over Christmas, I knew that if I focused for a week, I could get it straight back off. So although 6 pounds in a week is amazing, I'm mindful of it was quick on, quick off, that sort of thing. But last night, there is nothing more embarrassing than 15 years ago, 10 years ago, me, or, you know, anyone that joined Facebook when Facebook started. When it used to say, some of you will know what I'm talking about, some of you won't have a clue, and this is going to be a like when I was younger situation, because I know some of my friends' children watch my channel, bless them. I must always remember to keep it PG, because I forget how many people watch and how many like younger ones watch. But I was sat around the table last night with Kev and some of the little ones, and I think Brooke was there, and Brooke was definitely there. And I was looking at Facebook memories, and there is nothing more embarrassing than 15 years ago me. And one of my statuses was, can't wait to hit the gym. Another one was something about dieting. And I was like, wow, I've been doing this for 15 years. 15 years of joining a gym, going on a diet and not sticking to it. That is not only embarrassing, it's really shameful. So here we go again. Now I don't have Facebook statuses. I've got a whole catalogue of videos to look back at.